Book your dream home in Goa with Priority Royale. Call us now.
Speaker sir, I rise to speak on the cut motions and oppose the demands. Speaker sir, speaking on the finance department, Anna, let me begin, Speaker sir, by saying that finally all the talks of the implementation of the budget, the proposals जे आम्ही आता votinga घाताय, and Speaker sir, जे सगळे grants आहे, this will all depend and they will be all stuck on the gates of the finance department. Now, Speaker sir, what will happen, when it will happen, केन्ना ये proposal जे मांडलाय, जे इतले मुख्यमंत्री योजना आहे, जे सगळे रस्त्या फायल आहे, सगळे आहे, सगळे फायनान्सान म्हाका दिसता हुंय ना हुंय उता. Now, is this only for the opposition, this step madali, or whether this is for everyone? कित्याक Speaker sir, जे आमचे जे फायल आहे, हुई ना हुई, this is the opposition's view, हुई ना हुई query काटाय, बारीक बारीक query काटाय and file finance department and एशी तेशी नाचोता. And the Speaker sir, is this the beggar my opposition policy for the opposition MLAs? Or it is also believed that there are several ruling MLAs also saying that the file thenge je hai te sogle finance department an utmu. And the Speaker sir, yes or somos sarke zale, we are in a deep problem, Speaker sir. Speaker sir, je approval and public works je hai, they are all withheld, but approvals जे इव्हेंट्स जावपाक जाय आनी पब्लीक रिलेशन्स हांकां ताबडतोब रातयां भितर वरां भितर मिनटां भितर हांकां म्हाका दिसता अप्रुवल मेळटा. स्पीकर सर, स्पीकर सर, एक मुखेलमंत्रीक हांव सांगपाक सोदतां, कित्याक हे पोस्ट फॅक्टोचे जायते हे हावजांत हेजो उल्लेख जालो. नाव पोस्ट फॅक्टर रादर देन बींग अ थंब रूल, it has to be only during an urgency. There is a calendar of events. The Chief Minister is not new in his chair. He understands that what are the events, why are these events. We request the Honorable Chief Minister that je post facto jata. Practically everything is post facto, Speaker sir. Amka post facto approval are itlo dad mela. And Speaker sir, aaj jenna accountability hui na, I think the Chief Minister needs to look at this very seriously. Also, Speaker sir, only one, I would request the Honorable Chief Minister, one particular pension, जे म्हाका दिसता हे सीफेरराचे. तुवें सांगला की दुसरे जे तुमगे स्कीम आहे तो एक वर्सान तूं रिन्यू करता. बट स्पीकर सर, आज हे सीफेरर भाव, they have contributed immensely. इतले foreign exchange तेमी हाडा, इतले म्हाका दिसता contribution is to the state of Goa. आज तांकां जेन्ना तूं हे permanent म्हणून तुवें उतो समज तुवें सांगलें ओ लोकसभा होऊन तूं रावता सांगपाक काय की ते नेक्स्ट सेशना सांगतलो, तेज्या होऊन तूं पयलो सांग, कित्याक हे दे केम एंड दे थँक्ड यू. सो स्पीकर सर, हे सी फेररांक म्हाका दिसता जो अन्याय जाता हो ताबडतोब म्हाका दिसता मुखेलमंत्रीन हे स्टेप्स घेवपाक जाय स्कीम परमनंट करपाक. स्पीकर सर, इन द फायनान्स डिपार्टमेंट आय वूड ओनली लायक टू पॉयंट देर आर सेवरल लूप होल्स एंड जे रेवेन्यू आहे ते म्हाका दिसता वी नीड टू लूक एट हाऊ टू कर्ब दीस लूप होल्स. जे सीएजीन स्पीकर सर, जे म्हाका दिसता हे बजेटरी प्रोविजन जे मुखेलमंत्रीजीन जे मांडला, it is 238650 lakhs, Speaker sir, which is he's made it at 12.67% over his revised estimate. I had raised several during the budget speech several queries with whether we can rely on these figures, because Speaker sir, the figures of government of India che hai and the figures of the state government, there is a lot of difference. Whether he was in his limits of FRBM, he said yes, he is. Speaker sir, आज प्रश्न ऐसा हा कि जे figure आमका provide केले, तेजे whether we can base our revenue surplus or revenue deficit, or whether this is all just a hoax, Speaker sir. Speaker sir, ये finance department and दोन main department जे है, that is one is EDC and one is GSIDC. आणि Speaker sir, जे म्हाका दिसता जे CAG म्हाका दिसता एक दोन हांव query सांगपाक सोदता. The finance department had entered into an MOU with the Bank of India for providing house building advance to the state government employees, which expired in 2015. Now, Speaker Sir, the government at that time did not renew the MOU, nor did it accept the lowest rate offered by the State Bank of India. But Speaker Sir, they preferred to pay at the rate of 10.20%. Speaker Sir, this resulted in a loss, Speaker Sir, of crores of rupees. Speaker Sir, the government needs to inform that how this lapses, there are several lapses, that how is he going to settle the same. Speaker Sir, जे CAGचा report आलो ending 31st March 2020, it has pointed that EDC Limited had allotted a plot to Hindustan Hotels and on a lease for construction of the hotel building. The plot, Speaker Sir, was subsequently transferred to the transferee twice. But Speaker Sir, none of the transferee made any investment for completion of their project, and the plot remained unused for several decades. This shortfall, 5 crores inga, Speaker Sir, because of the second transfer, there's a shortfall of 5 crores. Now, Speaker Sir, आज जे ये ऋण पावला प्रत्येक गोंयकाराचे जोड 24,000 हे टोटल जे ऋण आसा प्रत्येक गोंयकाराचे 1,70,000 ऋण आसा. आता स्पीकर सर, हे फिगर चोयल्यार म्हाका दिसता भिवपाची गरज आसा. स्पीकर सर, जे म्हाका दिसता ऑस्टेरिटी मेजर्स म्हणून आमचे मुख्यमंत्रीन एट द एंड ऑफ द फायनान्शियल इयर एक सर्क्युलर काडलो. Let us, Speaker Sir, reality kiti of the finance department. We need a white paper. Is there white paper? Let the figures be clear. Why should we hide? Why should we say that we are out of the FRBM limit? Let us face it. Reality is reality. Speaker Sir, je maka dista finance department and pratyek mantri cha wadan, especially I keep on saying that the social welfare department je asa, ya department tak subesh maka dista they have to be given extra financial aid, because if you look, because at the number of social welfare schemes or the je benefit घेता ते वाढवता हा. Somehow ये लोकांचे बारीक जनताचे पैसे म्हयन्याक 2,000 मेळटाय, लाडली लक्ष्मी, ये म्हाका दिसता हुई ना हुई DSS scheme, गृह आधार, there is a delay. Why there is a delay? Everyone knows it. It is because of the finance department. Speaker Sir, many projects by the GSIDC or several other projects, Speaker Sir, tinga म्हाका दिसता they are pending for so many years. They have to be completed. मुखेलमंत्रीन म्हाका दिसता जे बजेट स्पीचीन एक कुंकोळच्या गांवांत हेल्थ सेंटर जातलो म्हणून अनाउन्समेंट केलें, हेरिटेज विलेज म्हणून अनाउन्समेंट केलें, बजेटान प्रोविजनू ना. मुखेलमंत्री कडेन हांव मागता, कित्याक तेणें हे भाशेन जायतें प्रोविजन केलां, पूण वेर वील द फायनान्स कम फ्रॉम? द चीफ मिनिस्टर, स्पीकर सर, नीड्स टू एक्सप्लेन. Now, Speaker Sir, speaking on the mines department, आता जे आमचे हिंगा ह्या हाऊसान जेन्ना मायनिंग कोणें बंद केलें, म्हाका दिसता मनोहर पर्रीकर जे आदले आमचे मुखेलमंत्री आशिल्ले तेणें ओपनली सांगलें की आपूण मायनिंग बंद केलें. आतां 10 वर्सां जालीं, 10-11 वर्सां जालीं. स्पीकर सर, सगळ्याक एक आशा आहा, लोकांक एक आशा आहा की हे मायनिंग स्टार्ट जातलें म्हणून. आतां स्पीकर सर, केन्ना जातलें? आमकां जोड आतां 1 वर्स 7 म्हयने जाले. मुखेलमंत्री सांगत आहा भिवपाक गरज ना, मायनिंग स्टार्ट जातलें म्हणून. आज म्हाका दिसता he has to also come clean on how and when and why will mining start, Speaker Sir. Because, Speaker Sir, जे 800 crores जे GST deficit ha, he has said that he would make it by the mining जे income येतलो 1,156 crores. आज जोड 4 म्हयने जाले. स्पीकर सर, हुई आनी केन्ना हे मायनिंग स्टार्ट जातले. स्पीकर सर, जे I feel that this government has failed to maintain transparency in the e-auctioning of the mining blocks. I will come in detail on this. Speaker Sir, जे recovery जावपाक जाय आसले from several outstanding dues आशिल्ले in the mining department. Whether they have been recovered, the Honorable Chief Minister needs to come clear. Speaker sir, जे mining dependent, हिंगा जायते म्हाका दिसता आज mining dependentaचे आमचेले भाव इलो आहे. तेंगेले जायते प्रश्न आहेत ते येता हांव तेजेर. स्पीकर सर, आज स्टार्ट जातले, फाल स्टार्ट जातले, हो तियात्रा भाशेन जाला स्पीकर सर. केन्ना जातलें स्पीकर सर? तूं आमदार जालो, मंत्री जालो, तेज नंतर मागीर मोदें 5 वर्सां आदीं तूं आसूं ना, पूण तुवें आयकलां आसतलें, तुजे लागीं येयलाय आसतलें, पण तुमी आश्वासन दिलां आसतलें न्हय, आरे बाबा कोतले म्हूण. केन्ना हें स्पीकर सर? केन्ना हें कॉमेस जावपाचें? स्पीकर सर, जें म्हाका दिसता डिस्ट्रिक्ट मिनरल फंड, the purpose of this district mineral fund was basically to be used for the welfare within the mining belt. Subhash Faldesaya, he is from the mining belt. I am not sure how much of this district mineral fund has been used for the upgradation within the mining belt. Now, Speaker sir, coming back to the e-auction, Speaker sir, I have the information of that the last e-auction of 8,59,496 tons, it took place on the 8th, 9th and 10th of May. 3 mahine zale, Speaker sir, auctions on. Why are the results of the e-auction not declared till now? Why are they pending? Kityak 3 mahine, Speaker sir, enka pass kellay, fail kellay, kai hobar na kona, Speaker sir. Pass zala, fail zala. Kityak, Speaker sir, Mukhel Mantri nejer maga dista jabab diwpak जाय. Now, Speaker sir, coming to जे आमगेले गोंयकार भाव आहाय, जेंका एम्प्लॉयमेंट, जेन्ना मुखेलमंत्री 2019 हिंगा विधानसभेचे जेन्ना एक सेशन जाल्लें त्या वेळार he had given an assurance to the house that the jobs of the mining workers will be secured and they will be given preference when mining operations in the state will resume. आज जे गोवा माइन वर्कर्स युनियन सकाळी उल्लेख जाल्लो स्पीकर सर, तेंगेले एक युनियन आहा आनी जवळ 350 हे भाव आहाय. आज जेन्ना मुखेलमंत्री सकाळ सांगतालो की बाबा हे वर्कर घेवपाक सोदताय म्हणून, पूण तांकां ही कंपनी जे आहा ते ट्रान्सफरा ते आयकनाय म्हणून दूख म्हाका दिसता सांगपाक स्पीकर सर. दीस अपॉन एम्प्लॉयमेंट जे clause this Vedanta is saying that they can be transferred anywhere in the country. So तेंचेरो अन्याय कित्याक स्पीकर सर? जेन्ना गोंयकाराले ही मायन्यो, the resource belongs to the state of Goa, कित्याक भायले लोकांक प्रायोरिटी दिल्ली स्पीकर सर? आनी जे ओरिजिनल आमगेले गोंयकार भाव आहाय, ट्रक ओनर आहाय, हे सगळे जे मायनिंग कंपनीक आहाय, हेंकां कित्याक प्रायोरिटी ना? मुखेलमंत्रीन म्हाका दिसता ही प्रायोरिटी घेवपाची गरज आहा स्पीकर सर. कित्याक their services need to be continued. अरे तांकां जेन्ना मायनिंग बंद जाल्ल्यो तेन्ना तुमी स्कीम कार्ड पयशे दिल्ले, आनी फोटो येताय आनी कांय ना, ट्रान्सफर कोण हुंय धाडाय. आतां आमकां स्पीकर सर तूं स्पीकर आहा आतां तुका कांट स्पीकर लोकसभांत वयलो, घोडे तुका बरें दिसतलें, दुसऱ्या घोडे बरें दिसपाना. अरे यू हॅव टू हॅव युअर डेली ब्रेड इन ऑर्डर. आतां तेंगे भुरगीं आहाय, दे आर डिपेंडंट, आनी तेजे इलेक्शन जिखलें मरे तुमी, मत गायलें तें तुमकां. आज म्हाका दिसता मुखेलमंत्रीन हो सारको इम्पॉर्टंट गरजेची वस्त, कित्याक मायन तो सांगता ते भाशेन 3 म्हयन्यान स्टार्ट जातले, 6 म्हयन्यान स्टार्ट जातले. हे जे आमगेले भाव आहाय तांकां पयलीं गोंयकार आमचे जे भाव आहाय हांकां प्रायोरिटी मेळपाक जाय. स्पीकर सर, जे म्हाका दिसता हे 9 ब्लॉक मायनिंग ब्लॉकाचे जे 9 ब्लॉक ऑक्शन जाल्ले, हेमकां what is the job security given to the existing mining workers आणि ट्रक ओनर्स जेंकां हे ब्लॉक दितले, ते कंपनी कडेन गोवा सरकारान कितें बरोवन गेलां, कितें गेलां की आमचे गोंयकार भावाक ते घेतले म्हणून. स्पीकर सर, जेन्ना ई ऑक्शन हो प्रोसेस जालो, स्पीकर सर, I have a reply star LQ 12A 28 March 2023. And Speaker sir, is important, the whole process of the e-auctioning of mines. Now, they state that the quantum and the quantity of iron ore resources is taken from the previous available records of the erstwhile mining leases and no separate studies conducted for the same. म्हणजे हें कितें? हिंगा स्पीकर सर colonial mindset उन्ना. हे जे म्हाका दिसता रिकॉर्ड जे आहलें ते टायमार पुर्तुगेजाचें जाय थिंगा जे यूज कोताय जाय थिंगा म्हाका दिसता पुर्तुगेजार इरेडिकेट करपाक सोदता. स्पीकर सर, what I am trying to say is that which are the previous available records? You place it based on what, in which year, and how can the government rely on the data which is years and years old? Tungele data kainch na. This is the reply you all have given to me, Speaker sir. Speaker sir, as per the Supreme Court order, je Supreme Court order an sangla ki the cap for extracting iron ore is 20 million tons of ore per year. And as per the government records, the existing available ore, tenge record hate bashi, it will get exhausted in the next 8 to 9 years. Ada Mukhyamantrin maka dista kire anta start kel mare. अरे 15 मिनिटं जाते थिंगा आता स्टार्ट
20 मिनिट झाली.
स्पीकर सर एकू गेला सध्या याचे आहे एक हय बरें तें सांग माय स्पीड मार मग सांग ना तो स्पोर्ट्समॅन मरे आमी स्पोर्ट्समॅन आता स्पीकर सर नाव जे हे मायनिंग लीज आहले स्पीकर सर why are they given an extension for 50 years if the government knows that the mining lease is as per the cap of the Supreme Court जे 20 million टन आहे तेच प्रमाणे 8 वर्सां काबार जातले जाल्यार 50 वर्सां कित्याक स्पीकर सर तांकां दिलेले आहे स्पीकर सर अनदर क्वेश्चन टू द ऑनरेबल चीफ मिनिस्टर हे इलिगल मायनिंग म्हणून हे बंद पडलें जे त्या वेळार मनोहर पर्रीकरान बंद उडयलें अकॉर्डिंग टू हिम
स्पीकर सर
38 million tons आमकां
Speaker,
कॅप
sir,
आशिल्लो. Let me talk.
sir,
Let me
clear
talk.
करता.
Let me talk. I'm on point of order. I'm on point of order.
अरे स्पीकर सर हे मायनिंग बंद पड म्हणून
Mining कित्याक बंद पडलें?
न्यूजाचेर उलयले तो रिपोर्ट तुवें चयल्ला स्पीकर सर आपूण बंद केलें म्हणून CNN IBN हेचेर उलयले ना तो आपूण बंद केलें म्हणून
आय सांगना हांव तुका अगेन्स्ट करना हांव फॅक्ट सांगता 38 million tons कॅपिंग आशिल्लें 52 million टन काडलें सगळे कडेन चावस जालो
हय हय बरें सो
लेट मी टॉक नाव सगळे कडेन चावस जालो देर वॉज अ डिफरन्स म्हणजे ज्यो बोटी येता थंय भरिल्ले मायनींग आनी रॉयल्टी पे केल्ले मायनींग डिफरन्स आयलें कोण एकटो करचो ना ताचेर बोटी भरिल्ले कितलेशेच चड जाता आनी रॉयल्टी केल्ले मायनींग डिपार्टमेंटाक कमी मेळटा हाचे वयल्यान इन्क्वायरी
I understood speaker sir
रिकवरी जाली तुमची
बरें
रिकवरी जाली
स्पीकर सर जे मंत्रीन सांगला आता म्हाका सांगपाक जाय स्पीकर सर
गणेशाचो बरो आहा सांगलें.
जे पार्टिसिपेट जाले इलिगल मायनिंग जाले आता वेदर आय हॅव बीन प्रोवायडेड विथ अ रिप्लाय ऑफ दोज लीज होल्डर्स आणि मायन ऑपरेटर्स whose name appeared in several reports as well as those what आमचे मंत्री सांगता ते सारखे इलिगल जाल्ले मू जायते आहाय आता हे आयक स्पीकर सर when their names have appeared as defaulted on payments of revenue to the government and whose names have appeared in the report prepared by the chartered accountants, how were they allowed to participate in the e-auction? When they were defaulters, why did they participate again? And how have you allowed to participate? जे मंत्री सांगता सारक सांगता इलिगल समज जाल्लें ते वेळार मायनिंग बंद केलें पण हे टायमार कितको ऑक्शनात पार्टिसिपेट केलो what guarantee is there that these lease holders will not default again? Speaker sir, जे CAG नु ह्या वेळार CAG क्वेरी काडय ते हांव हायलायट कोना स्पीकर सर I would like to place this on the table of the house to the honorable chief minister. This is with worth of crores of rupees of जे म्हाका दिसता 26 crores हे फिगर हांव घालता स्पीकर सर 126 crores पासून रिकवर जालें नाही स्पीकर सर जे एक्सायज डिपार्टमेंटाचे उलयतना स्पीकर सर जेन्ना एक्सायज डिपार्टमेंटाचे उलयतना this department seems to have their own laws तेंगेले ओन कायदे आहाय स्पीकर सर आनी the working of this department and the leakages are out in the open. Kesli inquiry पयली कोणा आसतना पयले 2 दिसान फिगर येलो 30 लाखाचो म्हाका दिसता की एक हे scam आहा म्हणून. Now, Speaker sir, this scam was first exposed by a newspaper. It came on the Go On every day मुळे पेपराचे हे येल्ले. आणि I compliment the journalists for this investigation. Speaker sir, जे हे answer हांव सांगोतेच about this. Now, to my reply, Speaker sir, LAQ sub-question C, it states that the excise department, it adopted to e-payment, online payment, digital mode of payment as per vision of the Prime Minister from 2014. That all these payments were online from 2014. CM Oimomota. Now, Speaker sir, the reply D, it says that no cash transaction are being accepted from this Department of Excise. Now, you say that in my reply, it reveals that 76 cases regarding renewal of excise license without payment of renewal fee from the government treasury occurred between 2017 to 2022. Now, what I want to ask the Chief Minister, you say there is an online payment mode, there is no cash mode. Zalar 100 वर्सां तुगे department are online पयशे मेळटाय म्हूण खबर ना मेळनाय म्हूण खबर नासलें कित्याक तुगेलें डिपार्टमेंट सायलंट आहलें स्पीकर सर. स्पीकर सर, हें म्हाका दिसता चीफ मिनिस्टरान हेजेर एक व्हायट पेपर हें जें हें तुम सांगिल्ले ते भाशेन it is about 27 lakhs with 2% per month जें केलां तें स्पीकर सर हेजेर एक व्हायट पेपर म्हाका दिसता गरजेचें कित्याक this looks like a multi-crore scam स्पीकर सर. Speaker sir, there are also several queries the CAG has pointed out in the month of 31st March 2020. Eku point out kota speaker. Dusre I will place it. Speaker sir, the policy for minimum production and allowable wastage on production of malt spirit was not framed by the government timely. The production of malt spirit involves a process of grinding, milling, mashing, fermenting and distillation to produce fresh malt in MFS. Other speakers, this production has resulted in production losses. And speakers, in fact, only the state of Maharashtra and Karnataka had identified such percentage of processes of land and notified the same. Speaker sir, ये excise department and तुकाय खबर आहा सगळ्यांक खबर आहा की हें चलता म्हणून हें रेक्टिफाय जावपाक जाय आनी मुखेलमंत्रीन जेन्ना मान्य केलां की डिपार्टमेंटान एक स्कॅम चल्लो म्हणून जाल्यार ही हॅज टू कम आउट विथ अ व्हायट पेपर. स्पीकर सर, जेन्ना ट्रायबल वेलफेराचेर उलयतना हे नोटिफायड शेड्यूल्ड एरिया हे इम्पॉर्टंट स्पीकर सर की हांवें एक क्वेश्चन घायिल्लें 1B which was asked that there are no scheduled areas notified in the state of Goa and the tribes population in the state of Goa. The answer is the tribes concentrate in a particular specified area and hence it is not possible to identify and notify the scheduled areas. My eyes because are criteria magili. What is the criteria for identifying them? They said that the declaration of the scheduled areas in the state is the preponderance of tribal population which should not be less than 50%. 50% aspak there to declare that. Now, speakers, the government has a gazette in the year DTW Stat 2014-15-1/7834. It states that Kelosi in Mormugaon, Speaker sir, this has 50.18%. Speaker sir, why has the government failed to notify Kelosi, Speaker sir, as scheduled area? आज म्हाका दिसता दुसरे आमदार उलयले this government speakers has failed to utilize the central and state fund under the welfare of tribals. आमगे आंबावल गांवां कितले ग्राउंड आहे मरे कितले ट्रायबल आमगेले भाव आमचे बरे येते आमकां कांयच सुविधा ना स्पीकर सर. बट I have a reply. It says that LAQ 130, it states that 15.95 crores of central fund and 663 crores of state funds are unutilized. Utilize o kella Speaker sir. Speaker sir, पॉलिटिकल रिजर्वेशनान हिंगा सगळे उलयले हांव माननीय मुख्यमंत्री कडेन मागोतां कित्याक let us not make injustice to them. He has agreed to take a delegation. And I believe that he should declare this before Lok Sabha polls. नाल्या उठा भाशेन आनी आंदोलन जातलें स्पीकर सर म्हाका खबर आहा हांव सांगेच्या गांवांतूय भोंवलो आहा आमचे एसटी भाव जरी तर एक थांब समज तें दवरलें की बॉयकॉट कोतले then they will definitely boycott to exercise their rights. They have threatened speaker sir to go on the roads. And I believe that you should take initiative. There is no one better than you to start and take this delegation with Honorable Chief Minister. Am nakai no problem. Tumo say, pun te kon maga dista result Mukhya Mantrin sangpak zain. At the same time, Speaker Sir, the government has failed to implement the Forest Right Act of 2006. They have failed to implement that. Scheme hai in your performance budget, which are good, but I want to ask the Honorable Chief Minister that how many post-matric scholarships were granted during the year 22-23 for the tribal welfare? How many NGOs have been given financial assistance to run normal school under the scheme to the tribal welfare? How many candidates have been given financial assistance to the ST students for nursing courses? Speaker Sir, how many students have been given benefits for the Vidya Lakshmi scheme? आता एक scheme तुमगेली जे म्हाका दिसता अटल आसरा, it is a good scheme. And म्हाका दिसता I thank the Chief Minister for it. Bab Eltonaच्या constituency, most of the benefits have been taken place, but this provision needs to be increased for the benefit of the ST population, Speaker Sir. Speaker Sir, speaking on civil aviation, Speaker Sir, jenna civil aviation ache uloitna, I right from the day poilench I ek supplementary Mukhya Mantri kello jenna amdar zalo poiloch, and he had appreciated it. And I stand by what I say, that Dabolim Airport will be the next ghost airport. I stand by what I say, and I believe that the Honorable Chief Minister, everyone wants it. Maybe even the Chief Minister wants it, everyone wants it. But Speaker Sir, as the saying goes, if wishes were horses, beggars would ride. Speaker Sir, you might take a delegation. You might take a delegation to the central government. But Speaker Sir, what is needed is that we need a marketing plan. Well, so there, Speaker Sir, as I say, Speaker Sir, पयल मुटाले जेन्ना मोपाचो प्रश्न येयलो त्या वेळार मुटाले की डिफेन्स कॉपरेट कोनाय म्हणून पयच्या दिसाक मुटाय की डिफेन्स आनी कॉपरेट कोताय पयल मुटाले ना डिफेन्स हेच कोतले तेच कोतले मोपा जायो हो एअरपोर्ट बंद जातलो म्हणून स्पीकर सर इफ यू सी अरे स्पीकर सर दोन तीन उलय स्पीकर सर अरे म्हाक आम
35 मिनिट्स जाले
35 एक और दिव म्हाका स्पीकर सर ना
40 मिनिट जाले
स्पीकर सर जे फेलियर ऑफ दिस
5 मिनिटांवर विषय सोपयात
नाही स्पीकर सर ये आम तुम्ही हे दिनाय स्पीकर तू ते डेट
सगळ्यांनी टाइम डिवाइड करून घेतलेला आसा सगळ्यांनी
नाउ स्पीकर सर सी दैट द मोपा एअरपोर्ट इट डजंट हैव अ कैटरी इक्विपमेंट नाउ स्पीकर सर व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से इज दैट फ्रॉम पॉइंट ए टू पॉइंट बी आता जेन्ना यू गो फ्रॉम गोवा द शॉर्टेस्ट फॉर्म टू गो टू युरोप seems to be via Qatar Airways. So Qatar Airways, Goa, Doha, Atlanto, you can travel all around the world. So most of these airlines, because I am saying that most of the airlines have shifted their base into Mopa. Now the reply from the government, how serious it is about Dabolim. They say that they have done no study as per my reply number 5B. They say that this falls under the purview of the Airport Authority of India. Are, if you all want to save Dabolim, the coexistence, there should be some study. There is no study. International Civil Aviation Organization said at the start that it is not feasible for two airports to be within such close proximity. Nowhere in the world it did. That time our Movin Gudin Mulla olo Melbourne च्या गावान तीन runway आहे. Speaker sir, Movin आमचे senior member आहे, जे मंत्री आहे. He is saying that GMR is, there's a threat, means either Dabolim has gone or GMR have not met Movin Gudino. Speaker sir, जे डिटेल हिंगा हाय, जे डिटेल आहे, there is no record of the air traffic and cargo as per the reply. There is no details of the revenue generated, Speaker sir, by this airport. Speaker sir, हे म्हाका दिसता notification 2000 येल्ले. त्या वेळार it was said, during the BJP tenure एक letter आल्ली, he said that this will not continue म्हणून possible ना म्हणून दोन airport. But Speaker sir, 2010 जेन्ना काँग्रेसाचो सरकार आल्लो त्या वेळार एक लेटर येल्ले की बाबा they will make both these airports दोन्ही हे जातले म्हणून. I request the Honorable Chief Minister, because most of the charter aircrafts, most of them, आमगेले जे एल्टनान सांगलोले तो चार्टर एअरक्राफ्टान भोंवपी मनीस ते चार्टर एअरक्राफ्ट जावं TUI एअरवेज जावं दुसरे एअर इंडिया जावं इंडिगो सगळे शिफ्ट जाले. हे काबार स्पीकर सर भोंवपी तो स्पीकर सर हे म्हाका दिसता स्पीकर सर हे बंद जावपाक जाय. हो जो प्रयत्न मुखेलमंत्री, if you don't come out with proper economics for Dabolim which slowly die a slow death. Speaker sir, commercial कटेल कोत्रे थोडे पॉइंट माता. Speaker sir, this failure जे आमी मुखेलमंत्रीक सांगलोले की जे commercial taxes are about GST, and there was a report of je casino che je hinga hai, whether it could be a 10,000 crores, you will get a lot of revenue from that. This Mukhel Mantri in Sangla, he would tell his department, I don't know when this report would be placed, because this has been not raised by me. This has been raised by the Director General of Service Tax. It is a report that 10,000 crores Goa and Sikkim could be the place where 10,000 crores fraud जावपाक शकता म्हणून. So much revenue you can get from it. You kindly, Speaker sir, look into that. Commercial tax ani ay ulena. Speaker sir, coming to the public-private partnership. Speaker sir, ye maga this government has failed to keep transparency. Now, je government and ye sarkaran promise kelle ki ek convention center on the 50th IFI. 50th IFI, you said that you would make this convention center. Today, it is the 54th IFI. Speaker sir, where is the convention center? And Speaker sir, in the performance budget 23-24, it reveals that the termination letter is issued to the successful bidder of the convention center on 6 July 2023. This means that this much-hyped convention center is laid to rest by the government. Speaker sir, the performance budget also brings to fore that the PPP department has been told to provide land holdings to the Sanjeevani sugar factory for the development of truck terminus. आता ते शेतकार भाव आहे म्हणते का इथेनॉल फॅक्टरी कोराय म्हणून ते थिंग स्ट्रायकार बसले. अरे तेंगे आम ऐकना जाल्यार कोणागे ऐकतले स्पीकर सर? हे कितें चल्लां स्पीकर सर? स्पीकर सर, दोन पॉइंट उलयता.
2 मिनटां
दोन पॉइंट. स्पीकर सर, speaking on the treasury and the accounts administration. Now, Speaker sir, I would like to bring to the notice of the Honorable Chief Minister that no small denomination, 50 rupees stamp paper, difficult jata lokank, चुकून मेळपाक 100 रुपया दिवपाक पडे. Speaker sir, जे museum आहा, museumaचे उलयतना. Speaker sir, now this government has failed to construct a new museum. The museum should showcase the full culture and heritage of state. Currently, museum जे आर्टिकल आहे म्युझियमाचे ते दोले थिंगा आदिल शाह पॅलेसीन जे पयली विधानसभेन थिंग जाता थिंगा स्पीकर सर. आणि हे हेरिटेज बिल्डिंग म्हणून जेका स्मार्ट सिटी अंडर 22 करोड दिले. पयले दिसा हांवें सांगलोलें की ते बिल्डिंगी स्ट्रक्चरल रिपोर्ट केला काय वय मुटाले दीत मुटाले अजून दिल नाही. ते बाबा म्युझियमा आमगे उतले थिंगा ते मांदोवीन वयतले. म्हाका दिसता हेजेर लक्ष घालपाक जाय. स्पीकर सर, speaking on planning and statistics, just a few briefs. I would like the Chief Minister to say that it looks like there is a failure to implement the budget announcements. There is no data on inflation, on statistics, on unemployment in this department. There is no data on the feasibility of airports of Mopa and Dabolim. There is no data available on this, Speaker sir. Speaker sir, speaking on legal metrology, हो एक important subject, because this, Speaker sir, म्हाका दिसता जेन्ना आमी एक प्रश्न केल्लो त्या वेळार जे वे ब्रिज आहे ते वे ब्रिजीचे केन्ना म्हाका दिसता हें स्क्रुटिनी जाल्ली केन्ना तेंगे टायट्रेशन जाल्लें खूंयच वेळार जाल्लें कित्याक हे वे ब्रिज म्हाका दिसता दीस गव्हर्मेंट हॅज फेल्ड टू रेग्युलेट देम हाव एंड वेन वॉज द लास्ट एवर रेग्युलेटेड आनी इट्स बिकॉज जे स्ट्रेटेजीक लोकेशन आहे कित्याक आमी प्रश्न केल्ले मुखेलमंत्री कडेन की बाबा जे एक कुंकोलीम इंडस्ट्रियल इस्टेटा भायर जे इतले कॅशान ट्रान्झॅक्शन जाता थिंगा एक गव्हर्मेंटाचो वे ब्रिज जाय म्हणून कांय जालें ना स्पिकर सर प्रायवेट थिंगा येताय वयताय सगळी कॅशानू जाता स्पिकर सर लास्ट आनी आहले उलोवप ना टायम ना एक वर खूंय उरलें हांव
लास्ट
ऑदोर
किती रे 45 मिनिट्स
स्पिकर सर एक जे गोवा गेझेटियर म्हणटा तें काडा स्पिकर सर आय हॅव बीन गिवन टू अंडरस्टँड दॅट द हिस्टॉरिकल प्लेसीस आनी कितें हितू दे वील मेंटेन इट मो एंड आय हॅड रेस्ड दीस इशू जे सेंटिटी ऑफ दीस हिस्टॉरिकल प्लेसीस हे मेंटेन जावपाक जाय लोहिया मैदान चिफ्टन मेमोरियल जे पत्रा देवी हे सगळे हेंची रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी कोण घेतलो म्हाका दिसता आय होप दीस इज इन द गोवा गेझेटियर आनी जे प्रोविजन मुखेलमंत्री तूं आसूं ना जे बाबा तुवें सांगलां की कुंकोळच गांवांत एक हॉस्पिटल येतलो आनी चांदोज गांवांत एक हेरिटेज विलेजचे प्रोविजन नाय तें प्रोविजन तुवें करचें थँक्यू
मुख्यमंत्री
तुम पळयतात गोवा न्यूज हब
Travel the world with GAC Holidays. Pay later in easy EMIs. Call us for more details.